My name is Forever Cherish.
And I'm Angel Elise.
And thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of
What's Tea Friend? Where we serve tea one episode at a time.
We did this.
We back.
We back at it again. Episode 3. What's going on with y'all? I hope y'all have had a fantastic week. I hope that y'all tuned in to episode 2.
Yes.
If you haven't, you missed a treat. Because my girl was in that thing.
Right.
And you was doing it.
It was hilarious.
So what's been up with you, friend? How was your week and all of that stuff?
My week was like a mixture of everything. I probably went through every emotion that you could think of this week.
Oh, no.
Right. But I'm good. I think I had a good week all up until the weekend. Because Friday, I didn't have a very good week. I didn't have a very good Friday at work, even though I work from home.
Okay.
I was ready to fucking quit.
No.
But I feel like, which is part of the topic today.
Okay.
You know, with my work, it's like I just give the bare fucking minimum. That's it. No, that's it. I'm just gonna do what I get paid to do.
Okay.
So when you start asking me to do other shit that's outside of my pay grade,
right,
I got a problem with it.
I agree.
Especially like it's a luxury to work from home. I love to work from home. Like I said last time, I love to be able to pick up my kids by myself. I don't have to ask anybody to do anything. I'm just available, so I'm able to work. But them damn Microsoft Team meetings.
Don't they be excessive?
Girl, that shit is fucking excessive. It gets on my nerves. But other than that, we got to hang out yesterday.
We did.
We went to Love.
Yes, that was a whole
That was nice. I like Love. Love is cute. The whole decor. Shout out to Curtis Givens, the fucking bathroom. We took our infamous bathroom pics.
We did.
So we're gonna show y'all the pics though. Yeah. But we took our infamous bathroom pics. The waiter was cute. She was nice. The drinks were good. I forgot what I had. I had like a strawberry Henny type thing. Yeah. And you had
I had the mimosa fly.
Yeah. So that was good. Y'all should try that out.
It was really good.
Outside of that, it was like I was in bliss.
Oh,
you remember that picture I sent you Friday?
You did. I do.
Yes, ma'am. So I got a chance to be with the kids. I got a chance to be with you.
That's sweet.
I talked to my best friend. You know, I talked to both my friends. I talked to Maddie and Thelma this weekend. That's good. And I got a chance to vent to them. We laughed and we talked. And it was no drama.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. There's some affirmations we've been doing.
I know, right? That's Soft Life. If y'all watch episode 2, I did the Soft Life.
And you did, and you gave it all week.
See that? I'm starting crying. I'm emotional today.
Well, let's hold back. Because we got to get through this show. And we don't have no Kleenex in here.
Right, so I'm just going to have to lean on you if I got to cry.
Okay. Well, just turn your head. This right here, when she leans onto the wall.
I'll wipe it on the wall.
That means she wipe it on the wall. And it's okay.
I was so happy to see you yesterday.
That's so sweet.
And we had another friend.
My best
Miss
friend, Crystal. Right. I love you, boo. Yes, she came out with us yesterday. It was a whole vibe. Right. It was a whole vibe. So yeah, my week was pretty much what it was. Yeah. Work was hectic as normal, but it's a good hectic because I actually love what I do. I love my job. But that was that. I got the girls off. They went to Disney World this weekend with my sister. I know I hate that I couldn't have, went with them. But like I always say, mommy has to stay behind sometimes on work so that they can play a little harder. Right. So that's what they did. And I got up this morning, headed to church, all excited. And 10 minutes before I get to the church, a tire came off the back of an 18-wheeler and hit the front of my car. See? And at first I was like, okay, I'm good. Like, I can get this fixed until I got out the car and saw the damage that was done.
Ghetto.
Extremely ghetto.
And his ass kept going.
And he kept going. So y'all 18-wheeler drivers, slow the fuck down. And if y'all see something fly off the back of your car, stop. Right. Now here I am as a single mom. Now I got to get the front of my car fixed. Right. Air and then start going out in the car and it's a foreign car. Yeah, we in Memphis. It's a foreign car. And it was what it was. But anyway, I'm here. Yesterday was a vibe at Love. I enjoyed it. The atmosphere was extremely cool. The waitresses they gave.
Oh, that food.
Oh my God. What did you get?
I had them wings and y'all clowned me for it. But them wings were good though.
They were.
See, I wouldn't order wings like everywhere.
It don't matter. That's your thing. But Love is known for their wings.
I didn't know that.
They known for that one, yes.
But you had that fried macaroni.
Listen, it was a crab stuffed macaroni, egg roll.
I'm glad you gave me one though. That was nice of you, friend. You know you got real friends when they share your food.
Yeah,
when they share
you know I'm breaking in. I'm learning because I used to be like.
Did you? You never were like that with me.
Well, because I love you. Aww. Don't start crying. The wall is this way. The wall is this way. But yeah, that was my week, and I'm just excited to see what's gonna happen this week.
Well, we here. Though.
We here, and I didn't have any. I was gonna say
it was minor.
Yeah, yes, it was minor.
I feel the end of what you're about to say.
Yes,
because my shit was minor.
Yes,
you know I said what I said.
Yeah, I said what I said,
and it was minor.
Yeah,
and then today we just like full of love. Today.
We are, because we're gonna let this shit go.
Because we know what's gonna happen when we get to record.
Yeah.
It's too early for this already. Okay.
All right.
Okay, baby, so we here. You put together. You know what? When you text me about your car, and I want to make sure you're straight, because all this shit will be stopped.
Yes.
If need be. So you here, and she look fine.
I'm good.
And you fine, baby.
No.
You fine.
No, auntie. You came in, and I was like, damn.
You did say that.
I said, goddamn.
I like it.
Yeah. I mean, you gave.
Yeah, I see that.
She came
the show.
You came in.
You know, I like a good compliment.
Yeah. Listen.
See, that's the problem right there. We ain't 10 minutes and we already like.
We stuck. Okay.
It's the little juice.
We'll get you a friend that can give you compliments and you give them back.
That's a good part of our topic.
See,
today.
yeah, so let's get on in.
Okay,
let's get on in.
So it's your turn to introduce the tea. It's a little juice to get us loose.
Listen.
So what's in that tea, babe? What's the tea of the day?
We was just like, it's straight cut, no chases this week.
Right.
It's Taylor Port. Listen, Angel has introduced me to the Taylor Port life. She used to brag about it all the time on Facebook. And I'm like, you know what? Let's see what this Taylor Port does.
Right.
Taylor Port. I think it was your cousin Lena that posted Taylor Port is like
that was her first time.
It's better than Henny to me.
She was like, ain't no damn way this wine. It's
wine, but it have you just So that's why I started our day, so we can end on a good note.
Don't you like smiles
today? Listen, I'm happy.
What is it giving?
It's giving what's about to get gay, and I like it all in the shoulders. If y'all haven't got into this Taylor Port, get into it.
Right.
Yeah. What's it giving to you, friend? What is it giving?
You know what? I'm just like basking in all kinds of positive.
Look,
I'm just basking in all kinds of positivity. Like, I'm glad that you're okay with your car situation because, that's handled point blank.
Yes.
But it's really like, it got me right.
That's good.
Because, our spirit changed, baby. The spirit led us another way.
Did
a few minutes ago.
It did, but we had to come back,
and we communicated.
We did,
right?
See,
and we had an understanding, or you had an understanding.
Yeah, I follow your lead. That's what we do.
You did have an understanding. I'm so glad you got your understanding, and now we're here.
We did. But before we go on to our segment, you wanted to give some shout outs.
Yes. So you know what? We did episode 1, we did episode 2, so now we're in episode 3. And this is like a milestone. Every episode is a milestone because of us being moms. We got full-time jobs. And like, we made it to our Sunday because this is our recording day. Yeah. We love some Sundays.
We love Sundays.
And so we're here, we put together nothing through the week, just interrupted any of what we got going on. And so we're here. We're here to share. We're here to talk about it.
I agree.
So I want to shout out to everybody who watched episode 1 and 2. Everybody who had a compliments. Even if you criticized it a little bit. We heard you.
Yeah. We hear you, boo.
We heard you. We heard you.
Yeah.
And we saw it. And we sharing it. Yeah. So we accept it all. We are grateful that y'all are watching us because it's just us too. And we just on here talking shit. We just like what we do. We having fun. We laughing. And that's it. So we want to thank y'all for watching consistently. If you hadn't watched it, just catch up.
Please.
We just said episode 3. You don't want to be at episode 100 and you catching the vibe. Catch it right now.
Grow with us.
Because we're throwing it. Did you see that hand? We're throwing it.
I like it.
Right.
That's
I might start doing that. Catch the vibe. It don't matter. You need to catch it now. Yeah. They need to go.
Please jump on this train now.
Right. Yep. So we enjoying this. I want to just shout out to everybody who enjoying us. And the one compliment I love when people be like, y'all are funny as hell, because we don't even be trying.
We really don't.
Like, we ain't no damn comedians.
We just, I saw a post that said, don't hate on me because I'm fine and I'm funny and I'm fabulous.
Was that my post?
It was you.
See there? Because that was us all day, baby. Like, we
are.
That's our vibe. Like, we don't even, it's not intentional.
We're just funny.
We're not paid comedians.
No, but I can be.
You sure the fuck can be.
That I can be.
We just like, that's why people love us.
Yeah, they do.
We're likable.
Let's do. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's get into the tea of the day. I'm excited about this episode, like really, really excited. And I think that it is intended not only to help us out, because we've been navigating, but also to help our fellow viewers.
Yeah.
And so the topic of today is, or the tea of the day, shall I say, is knowing when to walk away. That's
deep.
Yeah.
Depending on what you're talking about, though.
So we're gonna get into relationships first.
Okay.
And then I'll hand it over to you for you to get into the friendships, and then we'll bring it all in with careers and everything. Right. But just knowing the importance of knowing when to walk away, I think it's extremely important. So for me, in a relationship, and I'm talking about a intimate relationship, not just a friendship, but an intimate relationship between you and your partner or somebody that you're dealing with or dating. For me, I think the important time that you will know when to walk away is when you're not being fulfilled anymore.
Right.
It's like sex won't cut it.
Right.
They gigglings won't cut it. Yeah. None of that shit cut it. Right. What actually cuts it, and when you know it's time for you to walk away, is when they just don't do it for you anymore. And it's okay.
It is okay.
It's definitely okay. I have been in relationships to where I've had to cut ties and it hurt, but I was just like, it's not conducive. We ain't growing.
So what was it for you in your relationship that made you, like, your first relationship that, like, a meaningful one? Because, you know, we'll go through some bullshit and just be like, shit just be easy.
Right.
Especially if the other person did something so fucked up. You just like, hell, not like, that's my way out. But, like, what was it for you that said, you know, at this point, like, I got to walk away?
So I can go back, even though people, you know, say it was puppy love, with my relationship at 16, because that lasted from 16 all the way to I was almost 20 years old.
Oh, wow.
And so I dated him throughout high school, all of that stuff. And just for me, we ended up getting married, and I was all in.
Right.
You know, he was the first, he was my last, he was my everything, as they say.
Right.
As Barry White said. But I knew when to walk away because things were just not progressing.
But at 16 through 20, though, it's like,
yes, I was young. And so what I thought I needed, I really didn't need that. I needed something totally different as I was getting older. But it was a hot mess. Like, it was other women involved at a young age. It was a baby coming along. It was a lot.
Like a baby on you?
Like a baby on me.
Yeah.
So to me, I was just like, now, I'll deal with a little bit, but that right there was way too far, especially at that age. And then, too, I suffered from infertility issues at the time. I was really ready to have a baby. So that was a trigger for me. And so it took me moving away. I left and I went to Atlanta for school.
Right.
I was just like, I can't deal with this. So I got really embedded in school and just focusing on me. And that's when I really started to kind of shed some of the layers and forgave him. I came back home and divorced that ass. But I started to share.
So you were married.
Yes.
So this was your,
Yes, this was the guy. So I moved to Atlanta, had to shed some of that hate because I was bitter. Like, I was mad as hell because I'm like, how could you?
Right.
But that was my trigger for, okay, enough is enough. What else can you do? It's time for me to walk away from it. Yeah.
I think that's a part of my toxic behavior.
What?
I feel like I'm a little toxic. Because for me, it's hard for me to let stuff go.
Okay.
It's hard, not stuff. It's hard for me to let people go.
Really?
It is. And I don't know if it's the Leo in me. Like, I'm sensitive. And my friend said this best. Shout out to my best friend. There. But she said, you come off real dainty, you come off real girly, and then you just turn into a real nigga. That's like the realest shit I ever heard.
So do you think you be baiting them in?
No, I don't bait them in. Like, once I'm in, whether it's a job, relationship, friendship, or whatever, I'm in. Like,
okay, like you're stuck.
Right.
Okay.
Like, this right here, this it.
Yeah.
Like, this is my relationship.
Ride or die.
But then, it's like, if the person does something to me, I'm constantly forgiving. And I think I miss my opportunities sometimes to let them go and not just constantly give chances where chances ain't supposed to be fucking given.
Yeah.
And so I get into I have to say, you crying, baby.
Come here.
You wiped.
I was scratching. See? Apologizing and crying. Not today.
Right, like not at this day and time because I don't give a damn.
Mm-hmm.
But in past relationships, well, I only had really like one relationship.
Okay.
And I hate to constantly talk about it, but that's just my reality, so I have to.
Yeah, it's waiting for the fake now.
But right, yeah, because
not
at all. But
right.
within that relationship and in that marriage, I felt like when it was time for me to walk away, I did it.
Yeah.
I gave it much more time because it was bonds that was being created. It was kids being made. It was conversations of what our life would look like. And so you hold on to that, but not realizing that particular relationship serves you nothing.
Yeah. Look.
There's no purpose there no more. There's no peace there no more. It's all toxic.
Yeah.
It's all loud. It's all rah-rah. It's all arguing. And it's like you enter that situation, you start going home, not wanting to be at home no more. You don't want to talk to this person no more. The little shit that used to bother you is just kind of like, whatever, this shit don't even faze me no more. Yeah. Like you walk into that situation and you just kind of thinking like, I should have left a long time ago. I should have walked away a long time ago.
But I think we had this discussion about the walking away. We have to know that without a shadow of a doubt, no matter what happens, how much they come back, what they do, that we are not going back to these situations.
And my mom used to tell me all the time, it takes women a little bit longer. Like once you tired, you tired.
Mary J. Blige, she sang it big.
Like you got to know for yourself.
You got to know. You have to really know for yourself. And you know, just recently in a relationship that I was involved in, it was really hard because, like you said, kids were involved.
Right.
And together we have 3.
Yeah.
So with all of that, you know, does it hurt? Yes, it definitely hurts. But until you know, like, I just woke up one morning and I honestly knew. Yes. I honestly knew. I loved this person so much that I was like, I'm not about to stay in this because I'm not giving you what you need because I've checked out. I've mentally checked out. I physically checked out. And to keep the peace, I think that this is best. So for me, walking away is to understanding the casualties that are involved. Yes, it does hurt, especially when you have children involved. But if you know it's not conducive for growth, at that point, you have an adult conversation. Now, it ain't always going to go in an adult way because they be angry. But I would rather, and this is what made it click for me. I said, do I want to be in a situation to where everybody around me is happy, meaning kids and partner is happy, and then I'm in the background like, get me out of here. I didn't want that.
That's what it was starting to be for me.
And since I've done that, I have had my best friend mention to me yesterday. She said, you look so free. Like you look at peace. I had a cousin, even my sister. She was like, at one while, you was just like a robot. You was just so closed in and so short fused. Now you just seem just so free. And I receive it because I do. I feel it. And it wasn't a ding to the person that I was in. It was one person really, really trying to make it work. The other person knowing that they getting ready to clock out.
Yeah.
But
you had already clocked out. And I think for women, it's the emotional detachment.
It is.
Because people are always saying, y'all know it's true. Like, once a woman emotionally disconnects from her relationship, their relationship is pretty much over. Yeah. Like, the nigga pretty much in a relationship by himself at this point. Yeah. And you just kind of playing the part until you just walk out the fucking door. And that's just what it was. And it sounds harsh. Yeah. It may be unfair. Yeah. But it's like, it shit leads up to that. Yeah. Because ain't no woman gonna leave no happy home.
No. She don't. She don't just get up and pack her stuff and leave. It has to be a situation to where she's just like, enough is a fucking enough.
There's no fulfillment. And you weren't fulfilled.
And then, too, I do not envy at all the women that have to pretend to be happy.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Because I was that person too.
Yeah. I was. Yeah. I was. And I was just like, life is so short. Like, girl, you'll be 40 in a couple of years. Cut it off. Yeah. Because who you trying to please?
And that's another thing, too, with women and me, too. It's like that just level of uncertainty. Because it's like, do I feel like this today? or is this feeling
consistent? Yeah, that's the scary part of trusting yourself to say, is this just a phase I'm going through? Will I really want to be back with my partner next week? Like, will this calm down? And for me, that's what I battle a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I literally was starting to do things to put myself into a single space. I just noticed shit that I was doing. I would start to take on more responsibilities of the house when he was here, just to see, okay,
if you can handle it.
If I can handle it. But then I thought, you was doing this before. So you can do it now.
We're friends.
Still. As we continue. but it's serious. But yeah, it's what it is.
Like you were preparing yourself.
Mentally. Because a smart woman just don't up and leave. When I say calculated, people, they look at that and they just be like, so you was calculating to leave me? No. I had to put myself, because I knew that if I do this, first of all, the inconsistency puts the children into a situation that they do not deserve to be in.
Because you have to think about all that. Like, it's not just you, it's them too.
Baby.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I'm a little bit more conscious.
Yeah.
About the relationships that I choose.
And it is calculated, just like you just said.
Just like you said.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, we ain't out here recklessly moving it.
Don't do that.
But that's a good point, because I was in a house, and then you start thinking about how comfortable you've made everybody, how comfortable and consistent your life has been. You start seeing how your children are so used to this 2-parent lifestyle and the shit that you created together, and it's like everybody happy but me.
Yep. And I've had this conversation with my ex. Although it hurt, he understood. He really understood. And I said the best thing that we can do at this point, and I think for anybody that is dealing with when to walk away, is knowing that the parents still have to remain friends and cordial. They have to. I think it's important. For me especially. Because that's what I want. Like, I see the white people on TV all the time.
Right.
They get a divorce, they sitting at Thanksgiving dinner with their other partner. Yeah. With their other partner present, because they understand what's important. The casualties, we'll get over it. It's the children and what they see.
And you know, it's real different on my side.
Is it? It's okay. We're gonna pray that God provides whatever, if you want.
Cause it ain't 30 yet.
But it will, because it's still fresh.
Oh, it's
still fresh. See, what I'm speaking of, we done had this tad bit back and forth for quite a while, so we kind of rehearsed this several times. We done rehearsed our lines a couple times. Take a sip. I know. But, yeah. So, I pray that he eventually gets there for you. And anybody else that is going through this and hesitating, like, should I not? I think the other partner has to understand, yes, I won't be able to navigate life and grow with you as a person. Yeah. So what's next down the line that's of importance? And it's the kids.
And you know what? I've had people to ask me, women in general. It was just women, period. Like, they ask questions of, like, finances on the financial part. It's like, I'm not happy. I'm miserable. I know I want to leave, but I can't leave because I'm not financially prepared to be by myself. I thought the same thing, because my husband at the time made more than me. But what people thought on the outside looking in was he was making the money. And I was just pretty much, it's not what you motherfuckers thought. It's what you said.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my friend said, once I get to doing that finger, it's the Taylor port. That's all. I'm not going to say what I want to say. But what some people assumed was he would be paying for everything. And then Miss Ma'am over here was not going to be able to, or was not contributing to the relationship financially. Yeah. And it was.
Right. And it ain't none of their business.
It ain't none of their business. Because
you married.
But they made it their business.
And so we going to make it on your business.
Right. Because watch what the fuck you say.
Yes.
Period. But the point was, if you know that you're in a relationship and you're not financially prepared to leave that place, either you're going to be stuck or you just going to have to do what the fuck you have to do.
See, and that's where I, as Cherish, will forever draw the line. I have always had my own.
Right.
I have an aunt, and I won't say her name because of just confidence, but
Auntie. Hey, Auntie.
Yes. when I was growing up, I saw her very, very hardworking, very hard work. Even as a child, she used to tell me, and this wasn't no game. She was just saying, do not put all of your eggs in a man's basket. So I didn't understand that at 10 and 11. I'm like, what are you talking about? It took one time for that to happen. Yeah. When I got married at 19, I put all my eggs in his basket. It only take one time for me to learn. Yeah. I touched the stove, it was hot, I never do it again. Right. And at 19, he supplied everything. Very good job. Got our first apartment, furnished it from top, like he was taking care. Mm-hmm. But when he got ready to walk away, here I am left picking up the pieces. And I told myself then, never again. Right. And this has nothing to do with trusting another man, because I'm gonna trust whoever comes in my life. Right. Like, so it has nothing to do with that. But at the same token, I don't ever want to be put in a position, especially now with children. Right. Where I'm counting on his income to be the be all and end all. Because it will put you in a damaging situation. When I get ready to cut ties, you're gonna cut and you leave, ties. I'm cutting these ties, but nothing around me suffers. Nothing around, and it should. So if you're ever in a situation to where you're dating somebody, first red flag for me, knowing when to walk away, is if a man tell you, oh, you can just stay at home, I got everything. The fuck I will. I am not disabled. I ain't crazy. I'm getting up and I'm going to work and I'm finna make this money. Not only for that, but like my dad used to say all the time, a man will respect a woman that's handling her own.
And the motherfuckers try to control the ones who seem like they can't. You got us fucked up.
Yeah. That's what my friends say.
Because there's nothing wrong with the stay-at-home mom.
Nothing.
I was a stay-at-home mom. You know, I was a stay-at-home mom, but I was still making money. I had transportation. I have transportation. Right. I'm a tax preparer. Right. I'm doing real estate. All these things gave me a flexible schedule. Right. So, in the situation I'm in, and I tell women that I've talked to, it was not easy for me to leave my house, but it was easy for me to leave my house. Yeah. And you did it. Yeah, and I did it. And I was able to get a place, and I furnished that motherfucker in 2 weeks. Like, it wasn't, and it was nothing, like, it wasn't bad. I don't want to say it was bad or it was horrible. It was just, it was my time to separate, and the other person was just not ready. Yeah. And it's very easy for a woman to be like, at this point, it's time for me to go, and the other person be like, hell no. Yeah. Like, where is all this coming from? Mm-hmm. And it's easy to say that when the other person is the constant receiver and the woman is the constant giver and not receiving shit in return.
I agree.
But in the midst of that particular relationship, and now I'm able to take care of myself as I did before, that relationship honestly taught me independence. See? Which is why I left. Right. Because I don't want to be independent in my marriage.
I don't, because it's not conducive. No. It's really not. But
because we both. Why we want a man?
I do. Call and just
baby, it should need to be done.
Right.
So do it. I mean, it would be like today. Maybe the shit has to be done, so do it. You don't want to have to constantly. If you got to constantly do shit by yourself.
Listen, you got to be by yourself.
Be by your motherfucking self.
Womp womp.
Nope. If you constantly got to do shit by yourself.
Be by yourself.
Be by your motherfucking self.
Taxi! And I called you.
You did?
Earlier today because I had this situation going on with my car, and I was just like, friend, should I call A, B, or C? And it's not a bunch of niggas for y'all get started. Right. And the first person that I thought to call was my dad. See?
Because you know them.
But then I had to check myself. Right. And I reached out to a friend, and I was like, this is what I got going on. And in my mind, I had already made up what the answer was going to be. But thank God I gave him the chance to come through for me. And he came through. But for situations like that, that's when I know, even with relationships, when to walk away. If you got this person back and they got yours, y'all good. Right. But if you asking for the simple things and this person cannot deliver, not saying in a financial sense, but just being there mentally. Yes. Like, I don't have it right now, but let me show up and just do something. Right. To take something off my plate. If they can't do that, it's time to walk away.
It is. Because you don't have time for this.
I don't.
You have your own shit going on. You got your own house. You have your own vehicle. You're not asking anybody for anything.
Not a thing. Not a thing.
So if you got somebody that you fucking, at least they can come through. Mm-hmm. That's just point blank period.
They got to.
But when to walk away?
When they
I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna go and say it. I don't like to hear the word no. Period.
No.
No, I don't want to hear it.
No, yeah.
Especially when I don't ask for nothing.
Yeah.
And I don't ask. And I honestly believe that's the Leo in me because I feel like I come off too tough, too independent, like I got the shit.
Right.
Because I fucking got it. But if I ask, I don't want to hear no.
Yeah.
Is that toxic?
It's not, no. That's
especially
not toxic.
If we call ourselves, if we go together.
Yeah.
Baby, we go together.
Yes.
So what because if you don't want me to ask you,
then why we together?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cause I can ask.
You can. Mm-hmm. Take a sip. Take a sip. Take a sip. We're gonna get off of that. Because our day is going great and we're gonna keep it that way.
This is a good fucking day today.
Yes, it is. It really is.
But
yeah.
In our past life.
In our former
friend.
I be hanging on to that form. Y'all ain't finna get me caught up.
If we can't ask the person that you're with right now,
then it's some separation that needs to happen.
And that's unattractive for a woman.
It's very unattractive. Yeah. But it goes to setting those standards. As a woman, what standards do you have in the beginning?
That's true.
No, I'm not one, and you make this very clear. We are not people that just be looking for men to do things for us because we handle our business. But if I ever come to you, that means I really need you. I don't need to be changing no motor.
And not for damn sure don't want to do no oil change.
Here we go. Oh, look.
The oil change was last week. Yeah, but I got the shit done.
You did. You took care of it. You took care of it.
I feel like when you're in a relationship with a man,
not even a relationship. If you are closely connected and you bumping and grinding with any man, period, and it's a consistent thing, and they getting upset when you don't do this or don't do that. Okay, so some feelings there. So since your feelings there, I need you to start. Can you do this for me? Right. Because at this point, I believe it becomes placeholders. I don't need you to be a placeholder in my life.
Oh, friend.
I don't. Everybody in my life has to serve a purpose.
Yeah.
Everybody. Because that's the way that I feel about the people that I'm in relationships with.
What is it benefiting you?
That's what I'm saying.
If you serve no fucking purpose.
2 snaps.
Damn, you said that.
Girl, look.
Everybody.
Every person. Every person, even your children. Even your children.
Children can't go nowhere.
No, I ain't talking about that. Yeah. Their purpose is to receive.
Right.
Everything that we have to offer them. That's it. Just be receptive to everything, our teachings, all of that. Upbringing, all of that. Friends, as we're going to talk about next.
Yeah.
But in relationships, yes. What are you giving me? Because at this point, and I'm not saying give it as in money or material things. But are you sending me a text saying, I hope you have a good week. I know your week started out a little rough, but here's an affirmation to start your week. That's giving me something.
Oh, and I love that.
Yes.
I received them. And I send them too.
Yes.
I like them. Like, you got me together the other day when I didn't say good morning.
Yeah, I was like, good morning.
I was like, damn, friend.
Yeah. But your hey friend was good morning to me. I understood.
But we give those, and we like to receive them.
And we like to receive them.
Even if it's something minor. It's not always about money.
No.
Yeah, y'all not sitting up here listening to nobody who just asking for money. I mean, it's good, though. Mm-hmm. But we are women who are taking care of our shit. And it's nice to have a partner that you could benefit from.
Yes,
and if you can't, it's time to run the fuck away, not walk. We're talking about walk away.
Yes, but you need to know when to run.
Yeah,
put on them Nikes, lace them jumps up, and get on down.
And if you're not in a peaceful situation, if it's not calming to your spirit, if you're not benefiting from nothing from their relationship, but crying, turmoil, misery, stress, depression, hell no.
Yeah, it's time to walk
away.
You
ain't got to go through all 5 of them. It's the first one. It's couple. Yeah. It's point blank, period. You know what I mean? And that's my problem. I give too many chances because I see beyond. I see beyond what the fuck you showing me.
Not here, honey. Not here.
That's why I love you, because you keep me balanced.
Yeah.
I'm learning. I do learn from you.
Thank you.
Listen. You remember that conversation? I ain't gonna say about the conversation we had a long time ago.
Okay. Off there. Ain't no telling what it was, and it ain't none of y'all business.
You're right. When I vent to you and you give me the advice, I take heed to them.
See, because we don't have to walk away from each other.
Right.
You give to me what I need, and I give to you what you need.
Damn.
Yes.
I ain't gonna cry.
Don't do it, because we finna segue into these friendships before you get choked up. If I knew that the Taylor Court was gonna do you like this today, I would have broke out the hand.
Like, bitch, no more Taylor Court for the Tuesday. Nah, it had us on 10 that last fucking time.
It did, because we was real loud.
I've been up and down this week.
It's okay, because
it's like on an emotional fucking roller coaster for me.
But right now, we're coasting.
Yeah, we're coasting. This Sunday, we finna head into the week. Like, I'm fine.
That's why I want you to stay. Yeah. So that's what we're going to work on this week.
Okay.
I'm going to start billing you. Because
Okay.
I feel like I'm going to be up there.
Because you're taking from your session and you're giving it to me.
That's it. A 2-for-1. A 2-for-1. That's how we do it.
That's how friendships operate.
They are.
Because I give and I like to receive.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But that is another point. And when to walk away from your friendships.
Those be hard.
You know what? I saw a meme, and it's a meme that's going around, and it's funny as hell.
Okay.
And I believe a man created it.
Okay.
It was like, how the fuck you give your friend? It's something. You know what I'm fucking.
How do you give your friend 172 times, but won't give me number one?
That's how they be thinking too. It's different.
It's much different.
It's different, but
it
it
shouldn't be.
Cause you fucking a nigga, right?
Yeah.
Like you the nigga doing what he's supposed to do. You in a relationship with him.
Y'all spending that time together.
And then once he cross you, it's like hell, not taking your time. But when it comes to your friend, it's like you get mad because I ain't come to Applebee's. That's what the fuck they are. That's what the meme said. Like you mad because I ain't come to Applebee's with you, bitch.
Yeah. See, okay. Knowing when to walk away from friendships. For me, those be kind of difficult.
For me,
it really does. I've only had to walk away from one, but that was a mutual understanding because some wild stuff got down in between the crevices. Okay. I shall not spill the tea on this episode, but stay tuned. It may pop up. But in my current ones, no. But knowing when to walk away, I've had conversations with other people in relationships with their friends, and just the shade of it all and all of that stuff. For me, I have conversations. I'm going to give my friends the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
Because me and my best friend, we've had these conversations. It has been things she has called me out on and was like, I don't feel you've been here for this.
Right.
Okay. And as a friend, I have to say, you know what? Take the emotion out of it. This is how you feel. So I have to value how you feel. So then I take it all in. And when I have an issue, I come to her. I need you not to do this because this makes me feel this way. And she was like, well, I'm so glad she's receptive to it. So those have been situations, but we're growing together.
Yes. Yeah.
We're growing.
But that's the love that y'all have. And I feel like love overtakes all of that.
Because I'll wrap a bitch up for her.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'll wrap a bitch up for you.
Thank you, friend.
Oh,
I got a couple I need to wrap up. I see you, hoes.
We see you.
But I believe love will overshadow all of that, and I think that's a blessing and a curse in itself for me because, like I said, with relationships, I take too much. I feel like before I walk away, and that is like you said when you give people the benefit of the doubt. I think I give people too much of the fucking benefit of the doubt.
You have a bunch of benefits, but the thing of it is, and I'm glad that I said that.
Yeah,
you're not gonna keep using all my benefits. You're not going to keep using all my benefits. You showing up for when the things are convenient for you.
Oh,
see, girl, my therapist, she be working.
Damn,
you're not going to keep showing up when it's beneficial for you, but then when I need you, you're ready to clock out for whatever apparent reason.
I got that way too fucking much.
I got to check you on that.
Oh, shit.
Friendship should not be seen. If it's a down person And so I do understand this because I have talked to my best friend and we have a mutual understanding once again that it be times to where we grind. Like when I got ready to purchase my house, I called her. I was like, I'm not turning up. I'm not doing nothing.
Oh, my best friend did that to me.
Yes, I was like, I'm not turning up. I'm finna lock down and low. Holler at me when you ready to get out. It was her response. I understand. And she's understanding. Right. When she has things going on that's important to her, I make those important to me too. All right, so it ain't no turning up. Cool. Call me if you need me. I still send her text messages, between that period, just to let her know that I'm still connected, even though you need this time for yourself. Yeah. That's a balance.
And when it's time to jump back into it, it's like shit never change.
Never change.
I think that's the connection that me and my best friend have. I've had relationships with other friends from high school, and then another friend after that. And I called these people my best friend. My high school best friend at the time, we lived in the same apartment complex, and we were just growing apart. Mm-hmm. She had a baby early, and we're 18, 19. See, I didn't have a baby and get into a relationship until further down the line.
Right.
Like, my relationship was still there, but, like, it was the partying, it was the working, it was all these things.
Right.
And I couldn't see her for her during that time of my life.
Okay.
And so for their relationship, it was like I wasn't giving because I couldn't understand her situation.
Exactly.
We're still kids.
Right.
Now that we're 18 and you have a baby and I don't, it's like your attention is focused on the kid and I understand it, but it's like now you feel left out because of me and my love life, and it's not intentional.
It's not.
It's not me intentionally leaving you out, but now you feel away, and then that relationship
is just growing apart. Yeah.
And then the other relationship before my best friend that I have now, she was pretty much saying like I didn't give enough.
Okay.
And that was at the time that I was pregnant. I lost the baby, and it was like I couldn't give you nothing I didn't have.
Right.
And so there was no understanding. And I think that's a part of Leo's too, because we'll ghost your ass without a fucking understanding.
Yes.
And that's toxic. It's not healthy.
Angel. We're going to work on that.
Right. And I'm working on it, so don't clown me. I'm working on that.
Right.
But with my friend now, and with you, there's balance. Mm-hmm. It's like with me and my friend, if I don't talk to her, and y'all see how we clown on social media, baby, because when I get with Miss Thelma, honey, it's like on
y'all do be lit. Y'all be lit.
We be lit. Mm-hmm. And don't let us get to drinking, because whatever the fuck come out of our mouth, it's out there. But we have an understanding that she's married with kids. Mm-hmm. I was married, but I have kids. We have a life outside of our friendship.
Family, yeah.
And that's what I feel like the bond comes in, because we have an understanding. And when we get on that phone, it's like we picking up from where we left off. And maybe that is the difference between niggas and your friends.
Yes, because you have more in depth. You got to think about when you have friends, these are the people you go to about every fucking thing. They know stuff about you that sometimes your family don't even know.
Yeah, it's over with. You can't leave me, baby.
Ain't going nowhere.
You know too fucking much.
Yes. And that's how I feel about my friend. She knows so much about me, even my family doesn't know about me. So that's the reason why it's so hard to walk away from, because that's years and years and years. But knowing when to walk away when you're not getting what you need out of friendships, I have.
Yes.
I have been around certain women who needed me around all the time. I need a break.
Yeah.
I need you to know that I have kids.
You're constantly giving and not receiving.
Yes.
That's the point when you walk away.
Yeah, that's the point that you walk away. It is extremely draining. Or you have a friend that's extremely jealous of what you have going on.
Baby.
See, and for me, it takes a while, because I'm like, now that's when I give my friendships the benefit of the doubt. Right. But these niggas, I don't too much. And yeah.
Because I've been in that situation too, where the jealousy came from another,
Sip your drink. But see.
But that's not a comfortable feeling, because that's not your intention. Nope. You're not bragging and boasting and throwing shit in people's face. But when you just come off jealous, like, I just can't.
I can't. And see, my mom, they be real good to say, she ain't good for you because of this. When my mom met you officially, she was like, I love everything about Angel. She's very down to earth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, all of this. And so, girl, my mom even started praying for you. I'll tell you about that story later.
Thanks, Mom.
I'll tell you about that story later. I was like, Mama, get a grip. But
I need it. Thanks, Mom.
Yes, but with all that being said, if you have friends that's hating on your success, don't really want to be there for you like they need to be, they got to be held accountable, and they too can be cut off. Don't feel like because I've been dealing with you for 17 years that I can't cut you off. And we're not growing together, and I see that you still on this, and I'm elevating. So whoever made that song, No New Friends, I don't agree with it. That was Drake, and I love Drake, but Drake, sometimes you do. You need new friends.
Because some people can meet you right where you
absolutely
at and be such a blessing to your life. I don't negate no new friends. I'll take them. I mean, I can sense. I have a discerning spirit to where if I feel like you finna be on some bullshit, I can remove myself. Like once I'm in, I'm in. Now if you didn't baited me and got in my slow ass, I'm in there. Yeah. And it take a lot for me to be like, you know what, fuck you. I'm finna, this ain't me no more.
Because you are a loyal person.
Yeah. Thank you, friend.
You are.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
To be this loyal. But you know. But you just gonna cut a bitch off.
Listen. I ain't got time for it. Auntie ain't got time. But I'm going to communicate to you. That's one thing I ain't going to do. I don't believe in ghosting because I've been ghosted before and it hurts.
Okay. I feel it.
So I'm going to have a conversation. But I done already made my mind up, so it ain't no coming back. I'll just tell you like it is. Yeah. Listen. This ain't working for me.
Right. I feel
it's not. It's not working for me.
I got to work on that ghosting thing because that's how I deal, baby. Yeah. I stopped talking to your ass. And I didn't leave your ass wondering. I'm going to communicate when I'm fucking ready.
Right.
And it may be the 24 hours. And it may be a few fucking months. Because you're going to hear what the fuck I say. When I'm ready to say it. Exactly. I'll go share. Yeah. And that's not healthy.
We're going to work on that. Because I don't want nobody.
Yeah.
And my mom made this comment. And I was like, I'm going to have to use that. I don't want nobody to ever have to wonder where we stand.
That's true too.
Now, I don't even want you to go to bed thinking, do we, are we?
Because we ain't.
Because we ain't.
Or we are.
Or we are.
Yeah. I think the ghosting comes from my loyalty, like you said.
It does.
Because I feel like I am loyal to the people that's attached to me.
Okay.
And once you do some fuck shit, I don't feel like I need to communicate that with you. I feel like, and it's probably toxic, and it's probably the Leo in me. Mm-hmm. You know what the fuck you did. Mm-hmm. And so you stand on it. Keep that energy and don't say shit else to me.
Not a thing.
And when I'm ready to blast your ass, I'ma fucking do it. But it may not be right then when it happens. So you keep thinking shit sweet when it ain't.
When it ain't.
So I do need to learn how to communicate more. Because I'm communicating.
And I was like you. Instead of ghosting, I was shut down. So it's basically the same thing.
It is the same thing. That's what I mean. Thing.
Yeah. I was shut down. I would get so angry that I was shut down. You couldn't say nothing to me. But I had to grow from that because somebody did me like that.
And you couldn't take that.
And I couldn't take it. And I'm like, if they felt like this when I used to do them like this, then I need to grow the fuck up. And that's what I had to do. I'm not saying that that's you.
No, it is
I had to grow up because I'm like, you finna get all of this. I'm finna explain to you that's relationships, that's friendships, that's jobs.
Yeah.
Y'all finna get this. I need you to understand where I'm coming from so there will be no cars left unturned. You getting all of it.
I feel like that's where I'm still there and I'm learning.
Learn it. And don't rush your process. Learn it. You got to know the significance of the reason wwhy you want to do, why you want to grow.
Right.
Don't just be growing because a nigga telling you got to grow. No, I need to know why it's important for me to grow. Because I like ghosting. And I'm a ghost.
Because, bitch, if it's toxic and you causing me stress, I'm a DND this motherfucking phone.
DND, do not disturb.
And you won't hear from me until I'm ready to be fucking heard.
Exactly.
Point blank period.
That's it.
That's how I feel about my job too.
Okay.
You know, I told you I had a day.
Okay.
And it's not so easy because you know that these jobs, my job is what financially keeps me sustained.
Okay.
But when I say, and I got this post from Miss K. Mumford. Okay. You know, I call you my Facebook cuz because I love you to death. But she made a post that said, like, I just give the bare minimum when it comes to my job. Oh, no. I don't desire to be, like, promoted or doing shit that's outside of my pay grade, because you're not gonna work me like a fucking slave and then you just gonna pay me for the bare minimum. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give you what you asked of me to do.
Right.
And that's how I feel, because I don't feel like the job is going to be where I end up in the future. And that's just me, honestly, because I see more for myself as an entrepreneur.
So you do what you have to do to
and I do what I have to do.
Yeah.
So when you come to me and you asking me to do more and more, I can't give you this.
Right.
Because you're paying somebody to do this. So you need to hold those people accountable
for what they do.
For what the fuck they supposed to be doing, and not come to me. But when it just comes to my job, it's like, how do you know when to walk away? I worked a job when I pulled on the parking lot. Anxiety takes over. Mm-hmm. You can't even think fucking straight, because you knowing you have to go into this building with these people, perform this job, and your ass don't even want to fucking be there. Yeah. You really can't call in because you need the money. Yeah. You need the time.
Right.
But that shit consumes you.
It does. And that's when you have to make a great decision. Right. And I did that with the job that I have now. I don't even consider it a job because I love it so much. Right. Like I really do.
Right.
But my previous job, before I was hired, at my current job, anxiety all through the roof. So I understand pulling up to a parking lot crying. And I just think if a job is not making you feel valued, if you're not coming in excited about what you're doing, then it's time to walk away.
Right.
Simple as that shit. Just walk.
Run. I think my problem is seeing things as I see things as what I hope for them to be, and not as what they are, like presented to me in my face. Mm-hmm. Like I can see that it's some bullshit, but I have not yet accepted that it's some bullshit. Mm-hmm. And I think that's just one of my toxic traits. It's like I'm not able. It's not toxic, but I'm able to discern what's not good for me. But my stupid ass still give it a chance.
Because you need to see for yourself.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. I think most people like me, people could tell me, but I'm like that too. You tell me something, I have to experience it let me make my own journey. I want my own story. Because I may have a different experience. And who's to say I just don't want to take that experience? That's with everything. That's a relationship. That's friendships. That's jobs.
So don't let us tell you when to walk away, but know it in your spirit when to walk away.
You spiritual today.
I am. It's a tail sport. It gave me a look. It's in my throat. It's all in my throat. You have to know for yourself when to walk away.
Yeah.
And you know, because when that shit starts draining you and you can't sleep at night.
You like thinking the next, like what you can say to call out from work. So you don't even have to be there.
And you start looking up shit from your job. If you start looking for another motherfucking job while you're at work,
it's time to walk away. Yeah.
Thank you for you. Mm-hmm. You always tap my glass.
I be toasting.
That was good. Mm-hmm. We did good.
Yeah.
When to walk away.
I like that.
When to run away.
I'm excited about this next one.
Ooh, child.
Let's get into them.
Let's do it, baby.
Grown folks shit.
I know, child. It's the grown folks shit.
I like
the grown folks shit.
Hey.
Last week was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, so hopefully this child got some help. Because we don't need you part of the cheater's line.
As a disclaimer, I say semi-good. I don't say the shit be good now. I just say
we try and do what we can do.
We give you what we got.
What we can do.
And we give.
That we do.
So, grown folks shit.
Oh, I don't like how you lean back in your chair. It's for the beast.
Because I'm with all the bullshit. You know what? I think for us, like you said when we were in conversation, when women reach a certain age, their sex drive is a little higher. Yep. So it excites me sometimes to talk about shit like this.
Okay.
It's entertaining for me.
Okay. I can get with it.
On camera and off. Very entertaining. Shout out to that man.
Shout out to him. You got my friend happy. And I love you.
Okay.
Glowing and shining and shining and glowing.
And I'm shining and glowing and just fulfilled.
I love it.
It feels me. Okay.
Lord.
So, grown folks shit, this is my question. Have you ever recorded a sexual activity? Have you ever been recorded? Have you ever suggested the fucking camera be out? You ever made a movie? Have you ever? The answer is
for me.
Yeah. You answer first.
Well, I mean, I have sent some explicit stuff to people, to the people that I'm with. Clarify for y'all have me out here. To the people that I'm with, and it be the person that I'm in a relationship with or who I'm vibing with. I'll send something like that.
What you sending?
Yeah.
You know I was gonna fucking ask, cause I wants to know.
Like me getting all cute and whatnot. I ain't finna go into the details.
Oh, I will.
Okay, I know. I ain't going all into the details, but I have. And have I recorded myself doing explicit things? Not too far. I have been asked, and I have. But it's with somebody that I trust that ain't gonna have my stuff all over the internet when they get mad at me.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, because I don't do that. It has been in a relationship.
Right. Don't air your women out. That's fucking lame.
Or people that's just sending things just through the airways.
Because I ain't never aired y'all out.
No. And I never do that.
And when I say y'all, motherfuckers be sending dick pics that's unasked.
I think that's real thirsty like. You don't think so?
No.
No. I don't want it. I just don't want random things. Because how much you sharing these with other people?
They're probably sharing them with a whole bunch.
See, I don't want that. I need all of my stuff to be exclusive.
I want to laugh so bad.
To it.
The answer is yes to every fucking thing I asked.
Okay. So, let me get into it.
Please ask me, baby.
How much of what have you sent to your partner?
A whole fucking bunch. And I sent some right before I got here.
Okay. I just
I sent something. I sent things. Because you have to know your partner.
You have to know your right.
And
you have to know your partner. That right there is it. You have to know your partner.
Because I'm not there. Like, I'm not in the shared space.
Yeah.
It's shit going on. We had to do this. I got kids. I got all this shit going on.
So you have to do it to keep it enticing and fun. Listen,
Little ass.
Right. Little something.
Keep it going for the evening.
Right. And I will.
Right.
I will. Has it been a request as of recent? No. But in my former life, because you know I love the former life. In my former life, yes, I got with it.
Okay.
Because that's what my partner needed. Especially, just the day to make the day go by.
Right.
They needed it. I did it.
Have you ever recorded, though, during sex? Like, you got a movie out here somewhere.
It's floating around.
It's floating around?
No, not like that.
Sleep I can find this.
You can't, because I am not on YouTube by no chance.
Nah, not like that.
Doing anything, but it was VHS. That's how long ago it was. It's like, you got to go get a VCR to come find me.
No.
And they don't even make them motherfuckers.
So don't.
So, no. You won't be able to find the girl.
I have recorded.
Okay.
A lot. So if somebody was to ever find my iPhone, I'd be fucked up.
You lost the phone?
No, it's right here.
Okay, but if you...
if I lost it, I'd be fucked up.
Are you backing your stuff up to the cloud?
Yeah.
Don't do that, friend.
Oh, no.
Drake said don't ever back nothing up to the cloud. Because it gets loud in the cloud.
It gets loud in the cloud. Friend! The bars.
They gonna sign me.
It gets loud in the club,
look, don't be trying to book us, because we're unbookable right
Booking
now.
Info
Coming
in the
soon.
bio. It
gets loud in the cloud. If you got to bag some stuff up that you done to your cloud, it gets loud in there.
Let me tell you about some of the ratchet shit I done.
Oh, ooh, Lord, not tell all.
I got a motherfucking camera in my house for my alarm. Shout out to Vivian. But you motherfuckers sitting sitting up there watching them Vivint cameras and monitoring these houses. There's some shit on my damn camera.
So they monitor?
I don't know if it's
They
live
should. They should be private.
I think they only need to monitor when your alarm going off.
Right, but other
we
than
ain't
that,
set no alarms.
Yeah,
off.
see,
We probably can. It might be. We can set motherfucking alarm off. But
I was
you was finna reel me back on there.
I was finna get you back in the game.
I was gonna see what they be like. I ain't never had that. Ever had.
I don't even know what that's like.
I've recorded a lot.
Have you?
I have a hidden. Nope, not finna fucking see it.
See? That's what I said. The teleport. Yeah, no. So no. So if it's backed up to the cloud, you probably need to uncloud it because Drake said it. When he said what he says, I listen. That's the only man I'm listening to.
You know what? I think recording for me, it's probably just me. I'm just fucking special.
What?
I've recorded some shit and I be at work watching this shit.
What you just did?
It couldn't have been what I just did if I'm at work.
What you said you at work watching what you recorded.
Yeah.
So it's been something that you have done in the past.
It's
like you just pull it up, like
hell yeah.
And you critique.
I critique the fuck out of me.
Like your back should have been like this.
Right, look, arch. Bitch, I be ready.
No,
I have. It's like watching porn.
It's fun, but this is my thing. I think it's fun. I think it will be. I think it's fun, right? I don't knock nobody that do it.
Please,
because I'm pretty sure. Look, it's no judgment here. It's
and we share. We be like, we'll watch it together, and then I be at work be like, the flashbacks like we said.
They be coming.
And when the flashbacks come, I can go to my phone and I can see the shit in person.
Yeah,
the baby is ready.
I
like all of the foolery. Clear up, my friend. Let me tap your damn glass.
Clear it up. Clear it up. So for all of y'all that's out here,
but you gotta know who you. Don't send it to no fuck nigga now.
That's what I said. No,
motherfuckers be ready to air your shit out. Like it ain't like that. I'm sending shit strictly to who I'm fucking with,
and that's the reason. That's why I said and what I was getting ready to say was, don't be just out here willy nilly. If you are out here, if you are in a relationship with somebody, first of all, let it be somebody that you trust.
Exactly, because when the tables turn, y'all get mad,
and they air y'all up. No, so you got to give him a tester. First, send a foot, and be like, "You like these toes?
Foot?
Start it slow. You like my toes. You like my toes. Look, you like my toes, and then y'all get into an argument. He ain't going back talking about how short your toes and shit is.
A nigga ain't finna air your toes for you.
They'll put you on Snap in a minute as a joke. I'm serious. I done seen all type of stuff. So then you graduate, and then you send from here on down. You never send your face. I ain't sending my face. I will pray for you that the cloud never gets leaked.
Cause baby, if I ain't even worried about my fucking phone, is if his phone ever get lost,
it's over.
It's some shit in that motherfucker.
Oh Lord,
it's some shit in his fucking phone.
I'm the auntie that's gonna say no. Don't do it.
I'm too loose out here then like that digitally. Did I say it right? Digitally. It's the fucking teleport. Loose, baby. It gets loud in the cloud.
It does.
And my cloud
is loud. It's okay.
Because the phone is here. And I can tell his phone. Shout out to that man.
Yeah. I cannot.
Right.
I cannot with you.
Shout out to that man.
Yeah, so if y'all out sending out, just be responsible.
But you know what though? When you in the midst of your session and you know you're being recorded, you gonna turn the fuck up.
Baby, look, because I'm like, look, if this ever get leaked, they'll never say my back won't arch correctly.
You sure know what the fuck to say, because you ain't finna look girl me.
Right, they'll be like, she don't know what she doing. I'm going off.
You're not gonna look girl me. You gonna see some shit, and you gonna be entertained. I mean, I don't want you to be, because I ain't finna just be sending it out like this.
Yeah. But yeah.
I don't mind being recorded. You mind being recorded?
I need to know that I'm being recorded.
Yeah, don't surprise me. That's some weirdo ass shit. Like, that's lame as motherfucker.
If my partner ever came to me and said, I think we should record this for like a vacation type thing, now I've done it in the smoke, it's on a plane.
It's usually me that say it.
This is your captain
I
speaking.
usually be like, put the camera.
Friend. I thought I knew you. I don't know a thing.
Let's tap.
I don't know a thing. I'm gonna have to step it up or something.
It's usually me that's suggesting the shit.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. Whatever floats your boat out here. You ain't got to walk away from that unless they doing it and they not.
It keeps the spice. Like, it keeps it going.
I agree.
Like, just, just the whole not role playing, but like dressing up. And you got to go back and you see. Yeah, friend, do that.
Okay.
Send it to me.
So you can critique that.
So I mean,
like, that ain't how
I'm that friend.
Yeah, okay.
I want to see.
Okay. Listen.
I'm like, friend, you did
You
that
did
shit.
that. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Girl, let me unhook this camera. I like it. I like it.
Now, don't go start sending me random shit now. I say my friend.
Right.
Not y'all.
So she could critique me, because I am.
This is a good week. And I
Right.
ain't trying to be, my head ain't trying to be in between the washer and the
And then
dryer.
don't watch. Because it will.
I mean, it can be.
In that sense.
In that sense.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to keep the peace around this thing.
And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do.
That was good today.
I like that.
I hope y'all learn when to walk away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We got a lot of compliments about the soft life.
We
was
did.
a lot of women that was like, you know what? I just want to be in my soft life.
I like
so
that.
hopefully for those who want to walk away, because we only speak from personal experience.
Exactly.
Right.
When you walk away, you enter into a soft. You need to learn to start creating at that moment the soft life.
It all ties into
It does.
It
Walking
does.
away from toxicity.
Yep. Don't have me say that fucking especially I told her I can't say the word.
It's okay. It's a tongue twister.
And I've been drinking this Taylor Port.
So it ain't gonna come out right.
Say it, friend.
Toxicity.
Toxicity. I see.
Learning to walk away from toxicity and entering into your soft life.
Right.
I like that.
Hell yeah. Y'all finna be fucking deep. I mean, we already in the summertime, but ain't no more anxiety, depression. We not finna be
We're
worried
not
about
speaking
shit.
none of that. No.
We don't got time
You
for
go where your energy is reciprocated.
Positivity. Wherever your spirit is uplifted.
And I think
go.
for most people, they are so afraid to navigate that role of loneliness until they meet somebody.
Shit.
Because I've been there.
Listen.
I'm like, okay, do I want to deal with this and don't want to walk away? Or do I want to try something else? That in between is so scary. But you got to trust it. It's anything is better than this.
Exactly. Got to be.
Got to be better than this.
And some people don't know what's on the other side. You know how motherfuckers say the grass ain't green on the other side.
I beg to differ.
This motherfucker dark green as hell. Look good to me.
It's all poor condition stuff.
That's what y'all was hoping for.
Yeah.
That the grass wasn't green on the other side.
But it was.
This motherfucking green is my friend dress.
Green.
I like it on this side.
I do too, friend. I do too.
And we just want y'all to like it on that other.
Yes.
Now, we ain't saying gonna be, you know what I'm saying,
Please.
divorcing and separating and walking down.
But
and all
you
that
should
kind of
know
shit.
mentally.
But y'all know. This y'all confirmation. This the confirmation.
That's it. It's the confirmation.
If you're looking at this and you need a confirmation, this
This it.
Job, relationship, friendship.
All
Ain't no
good.
jealousy. If you're in a situation where you feeling jealousy, hatred, ain't no support there, ain't no congratulations there, there's no peace there, it's misery, it's draining your energy, walk the fuck away.
Yeah, that's the cue. And that's the cue.
You should wake up with peace and joy
Every
fucking
single day.
And you should wake up to people that's going to receive that and give it back to you.
Shout out to my sister China.
I love her.
When I was going through a very difficult time on choosing what I should do, what's best for me, she said, if you do not wake up every morning and choose happiness, that's not for you.
And that's how
every morning you should be happy.
And the people that's in your life,
shout out to you,
should provide that.
They should, in some capacity.
And it's gonna be some up and downs, but them downs shouldn't last fucking long. That's when I started ghosting their ass. But you know, bitch, I ghost y'all
In a minute.
But that was good for you.
In a minute.
I loved it. Shout out to China. I love her. She is such a good support.
She is. I love her.
If don't nobody else say shit, she is.
She is. And we plugging you, boo. Y'all follow my sister.
Bam.
Travel to China on Instagram. Because she lives.
Travel to China. That's sexy as hell.
Because she's a sexy girl.
She sure is. I love
And a hot mom.
Ow.
And a married woman.
She gonna be like, oh, y'all gave me a shout out.
I
love China.
Yes. She's
okay, baby. So that was good.
That was.
We did a good job.
So the next segment of this.
Baby, you know this is my stuff.
Listen. We thought that this song would be befitting for the situation at hand.
You know how spirit be.
It be God.
It be God.
And it be right on track.
But we can stick with the song though.
Okay.
We can stick with it. Because it be some bullshit still.
It do. It
Today
do.
it's not.
But we're singing this to our podcast people. For them to understand when to walk away.
Let it go.
And when to let it go.
One song this time, y'all. We're not gonna do it because y'all was laughing at me last time. I did that play flat.
That was high.
And shout out to the Winder. I said the Winder. That's his fucking Taylor Port.
No, we gonna blame everything on the third.
But shout out to Jasmine because she won. We had a contest where if you guessed the song that I was going to rap, then you would get the gift, and she guessed it first.
Listen, I like it.
She a little hard-headed, but she did right.
She did what needed to be done.
She did what needs to be done. She guessed it was player fly. Nobody needs nobody.
Shout out to you, boo.
Period.
Shout out to you. So our bust down of the week is befitting.
Right, because we aunties, so we taking it back.
Because we're taking it all the way back. Even the grand aunties would be...
The grand aunties. That's one thing about being born in this era, because we can give you the old shit and the fucking new.
I love it.
We in there.
We was tossed.
Not tossed, friend.
Not in that segment of the light of the day. We were not tossed to and fro, but what we are well versed.
You got a microphone?
I got a whole one. I took this from the babies. You borrow your kids' stuff when it comes in.
I forgot my fucking microphone.
It's okay, because you're going to sing background on this song.
It's giving. It's fucking giving. Like, it fits you, baby.
Listen.
You should kind of give us Teddy.
We are about to sing Teddy. For this segment of When to Walk Away, Teddy gonna help you. And I'm going to sing. And Angel is my background. And y'all gonna listen. Oh, you ready? I need a little snap or something. Okay.
Let me hop on this table.
Okay. Looking back over the years, Jesus, shedded some tears.
Hey, come on, friend.
Told myself time and time again, this time I'm going to win.
Hey.
But another fight, things ain't right. I'm losing again. Oh my gosh.
Hey. Not today, baby.
Take a fool to lose twice. And I start over again.
Hey.
I think I better let it go.
Let it go.
Okay. I like
Let it go,
baby. It looks like another love TKO. Oh.
Baby, you seen this shit.
I think I better let it go.
Let it go. Let it go. She ain't gonna
I think I love TKO. Let me get it. Okay. Think I better let it go.
Let it go.
There we go, friend.
Let
there
it go, baby.
It looks like another love TKO.
Boom.
Tried to take control of love. love to control of me. Man, listen.
Shit.
Teddy knew what he was talking about. Because you lose all thoughts and sense of time.
Ooh,
And
Lord.
have a change of mind.
Damn.
Listen, taking the bumps and the bruises of all the things of a 2-time loser.
Damn.
Trying to hold on, faith is gone. It's just another sad song.
I think I gotta let it go. Let it go. Let it go, baby. It looks like another love TKO. You did this shit, friend.
You know.
Because you been feeling that thing.
I did. So it's towards the end. I don't know why my
Boom.
shower voice and this voice be here.
It's just the same fucking voice.
Some snuck away from me, and I don't appreciate
That's not right. It gave what it was
It
supposed to give.
did. So I hope
Looks
y'all.
like another love TKO. Bam.
Teddy
'Cause
did that.
This conversation was going to be completely fucking different today.
It was.
For the people who don't know.
No. But we appreciate it.
Right.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. That
We
we enjoyed you
did.
singing back up.
Because you know what? Today we had some obstacles, but we came through.
And that's what life is about.
sure
It's
was.
about overcoming those. Don't sit in it. We learning.
Right.
We accept life for what it is at the present time. We fix what we can. We don't dwell in it, and we
Right.
move on.
Did you drink any of your stuff while we was talking?
I did, just not as
Why I feel like I be the only one drinking?
because I be drinking.
Do you?
I still.
I don't
When
ever
you be
see
talking,
it.
you don't see me like that.
I don't. Cause your drink,
I only got
to
look.
turn this motherfucker up.
I only got a sweet.
Me too.
Okay, well let's hold it till after this
I've been
affirmation.
saying let's go and finish it for the people, but we can do that too.
Give us our affirmation for the
Okay,
week,
let's look
friend.
up an affirmation. Let's see. Cause you know we big on it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what keeps us going. Ooh, baby, these text messages. Baby, I'm coming. Okay. That is fucking sad.
You're silly.
Okay. I trust that I am still progressing, even when things feel calm. Read that one more time.
Do it.
I trust that I am still progressing, even when things feel calm.
I received it.
I received it.
I do.
You're progressing. And you know what? What hit my spirit? Because, you know, I'm going to turn to Preacher Hines when we get done.
Yes.
This is Preacher Nance. It's Preacher Hines. We're here with the word.
And you're going to receive it.
And whatever you're doing, whether it's entrepreneurship, whether you're trying to build something, save money, whatever it is, if you feel like there's a little progression, don't stop.
Yeah. You got to keep going.
Keep going. There's light at the end of that fucking tunnel.
I
I
agree.
had to learn it
I agree.
at this fucking age.
I agree.
Because I'm one to quit. If I don't see no type of progress, no type of benefit, no type of increase, I stop this shit.
Yep.
And I feel like that with real estate. You know, because I'm a real estate agent for people who don't know outside of this.
Yes, she does.
If I don't see no progression, I tend to stray away from things and start something new.
You gotta
Instead of
stay committed.
seeing the shit the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Even when it's calm, see the shit through.
Yep, you have to. Consistency.
Consistency. You said that, friend. That's the word.
Mm.
Even when things feel calm. Because it's harder when the shit is a fucking tornado.
Yeah, it is.
But in the calmness of it all.
You got it. That's when you're supposed to
Right.
ramp it up.
I feel that.
Mm.
I hope y'all felt that.
We can toast to that.
Yeah, back because I'm finna turn up. So you ain't clown me this time. I turned that cuddle.
Because we did it together.
Last time, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's togetherness.
We did it together.
We did.
Because we know what's fun to happen.
Boom.
We like,
So I hope that y'all enjoyed this episode
Yes.
of What's Tea, Friend?
right. This episode 3, baby. We did it.
We did it.
I hope y'all have a good night. I think it's time to
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go, baby.
Looks like another love
TKO.